Hello everyone. I wanted to do another update for this junk journal, the story of the junk journal. I have been working on it a little bit. I'm coming across a few problems and I just kind of want to show what I'm doing, how I'm adding some pictures and stuff like that. I am still working in just the signatures and I am adding tip-ins right now and some images. I'm just adding images to the pages. My problem is I'm adding, one or two things to each page and the signatures are getting really thick. They are getting to be almost too big for the book and I haven't really put a lot of stuff in it yet. I still have a long way to go and it's already where it needs to be. So I'm thinking that I will be taking a few of these pages out and I will probably do that on a different, probably the next update, because I don't want it so big that I can't close it. So I put too many pages in. I'm going to have to fix that. I do want to put in some tip-ins. I had this little tip-in. It is a zoo pamphlet, and I had it in there with washi tape. I think I want something a little bit more secure, a little bit more sturdy. So I thought I would show how I'm doing some of the tip-ins. I am going to do this one with a piece of paper. And I already started putting some collage bits on it. I had it in here with a piece of washi tape, but I think what I want to do is add it with this piece of paper, and it's too long because of this little bit right here. So I am going to tear that off. I could cut it off, but a torn edge might look a little bit nicer. So I think I'm going to just glue this in, and I'm going to put it on this side, more so than this side, so that it covers up some of this busyness going on right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some collaging in here. I'm going to show how I'm putting in some of the images, some of the magazine images, because I know you guys are going to want to see how I did everything. So that's a lot of glue in more than I needed, more area than I needed. I really need the glue on this side. It's like that, and make sure that it's really on that joint. All right, so I am going to put those pieces of paper together, smooch out that glob of glue. That's exactly how I want them together. So I'm going to glue this piece of paper over that, and I didn't get enough glue right there, so while it's still wet, pull that up and get some more glue right there. And that way I am covering up some of that stuff that I don't want to see, making it a little less busy. And then I can collage pictures over it. So I have been investigating what I want over here, and I came across this typewriter and I tore it so that it would fit right there. And I'm still not exactly sure what I want. I think I want, oops, there goes my glue. I think I want this over here. Oops, and I've got glue on it, so I better decide what I want. I think I want that there, while the glue is still wet, I can add some more stuff. Here's my gluing magazine. And let me just glue these images on while I'm here. I'm almost positive I want this on here somewhere, but you know, I think I want something right on the tip of that. Before I get too far. So that the image doesn't have a white spot behind it. That's going to be good enough. Alright, so I'm going to continue. My workspace is just not big enough to work in. I'm going to have to reorganize everything. Still haven't done it, but I think it's going to save me some frustration in the long run. So I need to stop everything and just figure out how to organize my space. So I'm going to put this image right there. And I did kind of look at my images, and I picked some stuff out that would work on this page so that I wasn't wasting time looking for images and stuff. So I've kind of got an idea of what I want. I think I want this image here. I don't like the words on the news there. And so I found amazing, and I think I'm going to trim it down and put it over there. So let me go ahead and glue those in really fast. So I'm not covering up the entire page on some of these pages. I'm kind of leaving some of the background showing. But some of the pages, especially the white ones like this, I am covering completely so that I don't see any of those, any of the white. I want to cover all that up. So I think I need it kind of wide to cover up all that. And that is perfect. It's kind of not square though. Close enough now. And let me trim that up just a tad. So then I'm covering up the news. I don't necessarily want to see the news. And I've got that word covering it up. And so I'm trying to blend my page together just a little bit. I'm going to put this on here too because I like that up there. But maybe I should put that underneath. Don't need all that white now that I've got book page underneath it. I can sandwich. I don't want to put it on this the hinge there, and I probably should have folded over the hinge so I knew where it was. And I'm folding it that way, and then I don't have to worry about leaving a space so that it will open and close. And I don't like this little barcode right here. It was a coupon. I was thinking about putting a word, but then I found her, and I thought she would be kind of fun there. So I'm going to put her there just to cover up the barcode. So I like to layer things just a little bit. I like to put the big pieces down first to cover up the majority of the space, and then I put little pieces on top, layering over the big piece on the bottom to cover up places I don't want to see and to make it look a little bit more collage-like. So I like the way that is turning out. It seems like I need something else. I might put an eye on the tiger. I'm not sure yet. I haven't got to the details yet. I'm still trying to get the major parts of the images in and the tip-ins and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I might want that in there because I like the way they're looking up at these people here, and I'm thinking I might want to put that there, but I don't really like this. I could also put, but I like the people better. I like the people better, and I could also put these camels, but it's too dark. I like the people better. And so I am thinking that I can add some little bits of fish bits to blend in all the basic parts here. I was thinking about a bird hanging out here, but it's getting really busy now with everything, so I don't think I'm going to use that. And I was thinking about putting these here. Maybe I can put them underneath here. I like the zebra peeking through, but I am not real fond of it there. I don't like all this stuff. So maybe if I use a Sharpie and scribble some of this out and then put something on top. My Sharpie's dying. My Sharpie is dying. A little book page or something. Or get the fish bits out. Or maybe a little bit of, I want more stripes on him. Maybe some polka dots. That looks kind of strange. It looks kind of strange, so let me just scribble all the way around him. To make it look like it was meant to be that way. Looks a little bit better. It's getting kind of dark and it's getting kind of hard to see my little friend there. And this needs to be trimmed just a little bit because I want to be able to see this girl. Make sure it's not on the hinge. And I'm thinking didn't do enough of the scribbles. If I can find a word or something to put over that, it will help later when I find one. And I think that will do for now. So I'm going to put her down there first. I want her on the hinge, just off the hinge. typewriter in. So I like putting in hinges like that, a piece of paper. You have to make sure your paper is not fragile, that it's got some body to it so that it can fold back and forth quite a few times so that the hinge will work and won't rip off. And then I'm going to blend that edge with that torn piece of paper right there. So I don't have a straight edge distracting me. I'm going to put the big side up here. Like that. It kind of blends the image in a little bit better. And I need something over here between this, and I need some things over here. And this is a short page here, so I would continue to build a little bit of stuff on the page here. So we could put that one right there. That would look interesting. And then I need to put something, get that white spot off. Kind of breaks up that line right there a little bit. We've got glue everywhere already. And little bits of things I cut off. Okay, you can come off now. And there's a little white spot on the other side too that I didn't rip off. Alrighty. So I like that, but something else needs to be right there. So I'm thinking some more of the same stripes. That's not the same. This is the same. Going a different direction. That's okay. I just need that little white spot covered up. And then I can put these guys down there. And so I'm just building up collages and images, arranging stuff together. So everything is kind of fun when it gets put together. And feels like this over here needs a little bit of work, and I'm not sure what it needs. That looks kind of nice right there. It looks a little busy over here. So let's see if I can calm it down just a little bit. And I don't like this straight edge either. So do we have a little bit of scrapbook paper maybe? I don't think I want color added to it. Here's some little lines. And that looks pretty good right there. I like that. So We'll put that up there. That disguises that straight line. Makes it look a little bit more blended in. And that right there kind of repeats the stripes on the other side and covers up some of that busyness right there. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. So that is what I am doing with the signatures as I am going about. Sometimes I'm putting just a full picture, and sometimes I am kind of doing this kind of thing. And so I am adding that kind of stuff. So like I said, it's getting really thick when I add all those layers of bits on the pages. They're thickening up quite a bit. So I think that I am going to take this whole piece out. I think I'm going to take this page out and put the little faces inside the book someplace else. And I was thinking about taking out this envelope as well, but I found a fish that would look really good on it. So I am rethinking that, and I think I want to put another hinge over here. So I've got a couple minutes. Just let me do another hinge. Take this washi tape. Is children's washi tape. It's plastic. It seems to be working pretty well though, but I don't like that it's plastic. It really is shiny and not exactly what I like. So for this one, I am going to, how am I going to put the hinge on here? Let's see. I am going to put my gluing page underneath so I don't get glue everywhere. And I'm going to glue that page. The edges really well, especially this edge. All right. And then I am going to put that on the full page, and it's overlapping here just a little bit, so I can add my other page to it. Before I add the page, I'm going to cut off the top. Let's get it this way, I suppose. Make sure it's down there really good. Cut off this top. Put that in my fish bits because it's got something on it for later. All right. And which way's up? This way's up. And I want this tip-in to be this way. So I want it like this. So I am going to glue that hinge, and I need another thing of glue. I'm getting down to the bottom. So I'm going to put lots and lots of glue on that piece of paper right there. and glue it just like that. Okay, let's get this out of the way so we can see what's going on here. So it will fold like this, so I need to fold it that way. Hinges on the inside, and if I need to, I can put a piece of washi tape or another strip of paper on this edge if it needs a little bit more reinforcement. And then I can collage on this page, and I've got another tip-in. So yes, I am thinking I need to take out quite a bit of stuff, and I'm thinking 2 to 3 pages in every signature, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take them apart before I work on them or if I'm going to take them apart right as I sew them into the cover. But I will definitely film that so I can see which pieces of which pages are coming out for future reference, because I'm going to want to see what's underneath the pages, and I'm going to get confused if some of those pages are missing suddenly and they're not documented. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I have not put anything on this piece at all, so it would be real easy to take out. I haven't added anything to this one either. It's pretty thin, so I could add it to another page. I'm thinking I might, this is awfully big, I might need to take that out, as I've added that tip in right there. So I am thinking about taking out the pages so I can see what's going on, but I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be doing that. So that is the update. That's where I am so far. I'm still adding stuff to the pages, and I think the next update will be I'm going to do the hidden stitches, the hidden binding into the cover. And I will show how I fix up the cover, because it's kind of messed up, so it needs some fixing, and I'll show how I sew in the signatures into a book cover. Alrighty. Thanks for watching.